Usually I tell stories, but because I've only had a half a cup of really bad quality coffee, it's difficult. But this tune, you tell it way better than I do. This tune was written in 2005. I have a friend named Tony Colton. Hi, it's a guitar. What do you think? Tony, don't Matthews? Don't do it for a living. It won't be any living. There used to be. Anyway, Tony wrote "I'm No Angel" for Greg Allman. He wrote a lot of George Strait songs. Wrote "Over the Top" for Ray Charles. This guy's like an amazing writer. And I came home, my answer machine had this message from him that said, "Bobby, we need to write that Clapton song today." I went, "Okay." So I called him up. I said, "Well, what are you talking about?" He said, "I talked to him this afternoon. He needs a song by Friday." He said, I told him I was going to write it with you. He said, "Cool," because I had written for Clapton before. So we went to ASCAP in Nashville and sat down and I was playing this riff, you know. And he just started writing these lyrics down, like some spirit had taken over his pencil, you know. And he hands me this clipboard with these lyrics, and they're really heavy. And I'm like, wow, this is the heaviest thing I've ever seen. He went, well, he said, "Eric will understand it. Let me explain this to you." He said, "My father was a soldier in World War II. They called them Cockney Rebels. And he was in the same battalion as Clapton's dad. And they landed on the beaches in France on D-Day. And he said that my father was killed. And he said, and Eric's father was with him because they grew up together. And he said he'll definitely understand the song." So we sent it to Eric, and he loved it. He demoed it. I don't know what CD it was in 2005, but he just didn't do it. It was just too much, really personal, you know. So we put it on the new CD. That's why I don't sing the blues CD. But I'm pretty political, but I don't talk about it. But this is for all the soldiers out there, all those sailors and all those guys that go out there. They risk their lives, and then they come back to bankruptcies and no jobs and divorces, and it stinks. And you know, NBA players are getting paid millions of dollars to throw a ball, and these guys are out there protecting us, you know. And my father was 101st Airborne in World War II, and he parachuted into D-Day right after, into France right after D-Day, so I always dedicate this to him. But this is called "Pride of the Cockney Rebels." To all you guys.
There
Appreciate it. We got CDs, we got t-shirts. Thank you all very much for hanging out. Appreciate it.